Hey guys, new build here. This one is not like a build guide. It's not like you must make this right now. No, this is more like something I tried out, and maybe you should, maybe you shouldn't do it. Right? This is a basically a Gemling Legionnaire, which focuses on attributes. And right here we have this Whispering Ice Permafrost staff, which has +4 skills, gives you increased intelligence, and then you 4% increased spell damage per 10 intelligence, and also grants you this Ice Storm skill, right? So, I mean, this is it. You can have 4 of them. You can throw them out. I mean, this is an actual functioning build as you speak. You see, we got 5,600 mana, 1,400 life right now. It does kill. I have a tier 15 map open. Um, we are going to go ahead and jump in here and I can kind of show you, this is basically an intelligence stacker Gemling, right? Build works. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's not like super fast clearing, but you might have an idea playing this, or you might see it and you think, hey, I wonder what this is like. How good is it? I mean, it does kill, right? It's not bad. It's not horrible. It's not great. But I mean, you might be able to go somewhere with this. You might be able to do some cast on crit, cast on elemental ailment things or something. I honestly, I just thought about that because we have Heart of Ice, which just comes with the staff. Chill enemies in your presence. Okay, let's kill Mr. Shield Man here. Chill enemies in your presence as though dealing 2346 damage to 3519. We should actually try cast on ailment with this. You might be able to auto cast stuff without even attacking. So we'll do that later on, all right? So right now we just have Ice Storm. You can have 4 of them. I have basic stuff in it: controlled destruction, considered casting, rapid casting, magnified area. Nothing too special, nothing too spectacular. And as for gear, just got what I need. I gotta meet my resist requirements here. So I got 75. Actually, I only have 59 cold for some reason. I goofed somewhere. So I got gloves with int. Boots with int. I got rings with int. Right, int on everything, of course. +3 skills amulet with an int roll. Helmet could be better, but this is like, I have a high energy shield roll in this helmet, so I just use this one for now. Then I basically just have my old Sork builds armor here. It doesn't have int on it, but you know, we could probably do better, But right now, I like having the 60% damage taken to mana because it does make you a little tankier, right? So nothing too fancy, less than 2 divs invested on this build right now, right? Nothing super expensive. Let's take a look at the skill tree here. So what we're going to look at first here is Gemling. One thing that's kind of neat right here, you get attributes, 3% increased attributes. You can use any gem. Anything you wear can be satisfied by int, right? And we also have right now 661 intelligence, which is a pretty good chunk. And one thing here is we have 20% less attributes. So it's like, oh, okay, so we're stacking it, but we're doing 20% less int. That's not good. So yeah, but I mean, it's what you got, right? But then again, for each int, we get 4 mana. So let's say, all right, let's take a look at the math on this. So 661 times 4. So we're getting 2,644 mana from that. So if I got rid of that, we'd only get 1,322. So is it worth? I don't know. I mean, you can also put Archmage in this build, right? I haven't even put Archmage on yet, so we could try Archmage too. So let's go ahead and move along the tree here, kind of show you what I did. Just basically, yep, int everywhere, all the way down to here. We grab these little special nodes here where it makes you immune to stuff, extra mana stuff, blah, blah, blah. Then we got extra attributes down here as well. Some extra nodes for attributes there. I kind of just traveled all the way along, Didn't grab anything too special. I did buy a couple of these jewels. There's a lot of different jewels that you can get 2%. It's a new like Crangled mod from the Well of Souls. You can get 2% increased intelligence on jewels. Like this is kind of a dog crap jewel, right? But it does have 12% elemental damage and 2% intelligence. That's really all I'm using on it. And I got some more damage taken to mana nodes, right? And some more int from there. Got a little more cast speed because, yeah, this item sucks when it comes to cast speed because there's 16% reduced cast speed, right? And I'm pretty sure you can get a level 20 Ice Storm. I don't have one yet, but you might be able to. And you're also going to be 90 to use it. See, this character, I don't know, what, I'm 87, so he couldn't even use the 20 yet anyways. Yeah, I converted all, like my energy shield to mana just to get a big... I was hoping I'd hit like 10,000 mana. I don't know if it's still possible, but I know you can definitely get a lot more mana than 6,000. Because, I mean, you can really mid-max this build way up there. And then got 3% spell damage per 100 max mana, of course. More ant nodes. Moving along, just kind of came around to here, grabbed a couple more cast speed nodes, some damage. Nothing too fancy, just some more cast speed, right? And like every single one of these jewels, I make sure I got 2% increased int on them. And yeah, I came down here, grabbed these mana recovery nodes. Just because we have a lot of mana, and I'm basically mana's like part of my life pool currently for this setup. But look at this crap, man. Only 646 mana regen. That's really bad, to be honest. My Stormweaver gets about 4,400, 4,700 mana and has like 2,700 to 3,000 mana regen, which is much better. So I don't know if Gemling's going to be the best setup for this build. It might be better doing it on Stormweaver because you can get Arcane Surge, and that magnifies the crap out of your mana regen to where you can get, thousands. Oh, look, I actually have an open jewel socket there I need to fill in still. But, I mean, it's nothing special. It works. Like you know, we see it. It will kill stuff. Nothing spectacular, must I say, but it is absolutely a working build. It does work for, less than 2 divs. It's cute, right? It's a cute build. I mean, if you really love ice stuff, I mean, this might be something for you. But this is not a build I would recommend to, like, get rich on, right? Because, it's by far not a speed clear build. At least not yet, unless one of you guys come up with something. I mean, by all means, yeah. You guys come up with an awesome setup for this build. Post it in the comments, right? I want to know. Because I'm always down for learning some new sweet builds. And I'm getting wrecked by that shield guy. Let's just run away from him. And let's actually go back to town. And I want to see what happens if we do cast on elemental ailment, right? Why not? Let's see what happens. Because, I mean, this does elemental ailments, right? We have an automatic Aurora that automatically does ailments. We're going to turn off Blasphemy. Heart of Ice is already on. It says DPS 2300, right? So, let's go to all gems. Ailment. Let's see where it is. Cast. While active, gain energy when you freeze, shock, or ignite enemies. Oh, so you actually have to freeze them. I don't think this can freeze. This only chills. Well, poo. Hey, it was worth looking, right? But then again, we probably freeze really easily, right? So let's go a little bit further before we say goodbye to this. Grab a comet, we'll throw it in here and just see how often it casts. Cometo. Let's get energy. I know there's like some energy things we want. Energy. Because whenever you're doing any kind of like generator thingy, portal skills gain increased energy. Area, magnified area, do work, and then let's do consider cast. Then let's do more freeze build up, right, on our thing. Yeah, we're gonna grab freeze build up and we're gonna slap that in our ice storm. So, since we already have, you know, like the ice effect. See what happens here. Oh, we gotta turn it on. How much energy does this cost? It costs 100. So we might be freeze masters now. As you can see, we're still at 0% up top. And I am getting wrecked. Alright, so without any investment, it looks like we're hardly freezing or chilling anything, so nothing too exciting. But yeah, I just kind of, you know, before I rip this build apart, you know, I just want to kind of document that, hey, I did it. Can this be better? Absolutely. This could be way better. And it could possibly be a lot better on Stormweaver as well, right? But I just wanted to show, you know, in Gemling what it can do. And, you know, with, you know, you put another 50 divs into this, it could definitely be a lot better. But, I mean, if this is your jam, you like these kind of, like, Ice Storm spells, try it out. I feel like this spell should be a lot bigger. Like, I feel like it should fill up most of the screen for one cast, to be honest, for how slow it is. But, I mean, it is what it is. So there you go, guys. Whispering Ice Gemling. Put your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you come up with if you do try this build, alright? Thanks for watching.